Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on Lady Nova channel. You really want to see what's up. Okay. Today we're time to the zodiac sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and any placement in your chart. Libras, let's see what's going on. Collective, I'm getting the message that there is no need for you to overindulge or overextend yourself. There could be something, Libras or cross watchers as well, all are welcome on this channel. Okay, that you are overextending yourself in. This could be something that you're building, that you're creating. This could be a project you're working on. This could be a situation going on also in a group, within a family, something at work. Spirit is saying be mindful of overextending yourself. Basically, wasting your energy. They want you to be mindful of not wasting your energy. Let's start off with the High Priestess. So there's a need, Libra, for you to tap into your inner niggle, your inner wiggle, and make sure that you're following your intuition and your spiritual guidance when you are being nudged to be reserved. You know, there are moments where you may have good ideas or bright ideas, but just because it's a bright idea to you, Spirit is saying it just may not be a bright idea to the other person or group of people that you want to offer that idea to. Oftentimes, sometimes you may find yourself being in friction with people, or if not in friction directly, Libra, I'm picking up you're very intuitive. You could be an empath, that you could be someone who reads energy very well. And so when you are communicating with people, you are able to pick up on things that they are unaware of. I don't see you as someone going around saying, "Hey, I'm intuitive," or "Hey, I'm an empath." But this is something about you that you're aware of. You know, you're able to read energy of people, and so you could be someone who's introverted or someone who likes to be introverted, and it's intentional and it's purpose. It's purposeful, purposely. Okay, if that's a word, collective. It's because you're able to read people's energy, and you know when someone has good intentions or not so good intentions, or if someone even if it's someone new, I'm picking up you're likely to, you can't help it, you're so intuitive that you can read their energy and you can tell right away if this person would be good company or they wouldn't. I'll put it like that. Okay, so there's a need for you to, it's okay to stay on reserve. Spirit is saying there could be someone that you have met recently or something going on currently. This could be something going on in the family with a friend or at the workplace. Maybe you have advice. You may have good advice that you, or resources or something that you can share. But Spirit is saying just because it's a good idea to you doesn't mean it's a good idea to the other party. And to avoid having any friction with anyone or lowering your vibration or becoming upset. There are sometimes, Libra, you're just going to have to keep your information to yourself. Everybody does not want to be helped. I know that sounds odd. And you can have some great ideas, okay? You can have an idea that'll put $1 million in a person's pocket the next day, but it doesn't mean they want your advice. Many people, Spirit is saying mentally, everyone does not have the mental capacity to receive the information that you are sharing with them all the time. So, just as well as you are extremely intuitive and you're able to pick up on energy, there's some kind of current energy that is present that has you indecisive. One part is telling you don't involve yourself, but another part of you is telling you, oh, I want to share this information. So you could hear about someone maybe having a housing issue, maybe they're looking for a place to live or they're looking for a place to work. You could have resources, but Spirit is saying something about this person is not going to appreciate this information. This could be because this person could maybe not like you, Libra, or have some kind of chip on their shoulder when it comes to you. They just They don't like the Libra, okay, for whatever reason. So Spirit wants you to relax and rejuvenate. And even though you have bright ideas, keep those bright ideas to yourself. Everyone isn't going to be in receiving mode, and they're saying this isn't anything for you to become angry about. This is just a spiritual notification to you don't have to be indecisive because I'm picking up you've been going back and forth like, should I give them this information or shouldn't I? And Spirit is saying anytime that you're going back and forth, that's your answer right there. Because if it was your intuition telling you, guiding you to give this information, you would not be indecisive about it. Okay. So there's your confirmation. Okay. And so you know who you are and you know what this is regarding. You want to be helpful. That's your only intentions, but this person could be envious of you, jealous of you, and they may try to assume that your advice is a way of belittling them. You know, if a person doesn't like you and they've been waiting to lash out at you, people will usually, you know, they will try to use manipulation to try to, they'll use anything and try to flip it on you and try to create some kind of confrontation. That's what I'm getting. So Spirit wants you to stay on reserve, okay? With the strength card here, Leo, Libra, you could have Leo placement in your chart somewhere, but they want you to remain strong, abundant, and high vibrational as you are. This is your a birthday season. They want you to turn up, relax, do what makes you happy. You know, enjoy yourself, treat yourself. You know, if you're gonna, you know, have your spiritual bath or a bubble bath or whatever, do something to make you happy. Do something to empower you, something to make you smile. Never mind what other people are going through at this time. They want you to be stingy with your energy. This is your season, and you've been working hard, Libra. You have a big heart, and they're saying for you to pour into yourself. Whatever someone else is going through, trust and believe that they will be provided for, and they will find their way on their own. You know, there are points in life, Libra, where we can help people. We are guided to help people, but there are a lot of points, Spirit is saying, where we must move out the way. And so you're receiving a spiritual warning and nudge right now through this read. This is your confirmation, not a coincidence, to not even get in the business of whatever they have going on. And I don't care how, you know, if this is on the job, you could hear coworkers, you know, saying, oh, that is so sad. So-and-so is going through this and that. Or you may hear the family yearning. Yeah, so-and-so needs some help. Do not allow the talk and the energy around you to persuade you to say, you know what? I got some information. Can you give it to them? They want you to really stay out of it. Do not offer any information to the person directly or to a third party to pass it to them. Really stay out of it. Stay out of it. And you may say, well, this person has never expressed they don't like me. Well, Spirit is conveying they may take it the wrong way. Energetically speaking right now, cosmically speaking right now, the energy is not supporting you putting your 2 cents in this matter. So it's being conveyed. You know, there are a lot of different changes and shifts going on, Libra, in the worldwide, and people are looking for a way to lash out. Those who are unable to deal with the changes that are going on, they're looking for a way to lash out, you know, instead of trying to find a way to focus and find the light in dark situations. They rather lash out on the first and the closest person to them. And your spirit team does not want you being caught in the crossfire. You know, you could have a passed on loved one who's trying to send you this message, who's conveying this message in this moment, even in your dream state as well, and through signs and synchronicities that could be around you in the waking state, but you have not been focused enough. They want you to pour into yourself and stay out of this matter. This person will find their way. I don't care how sad or tragic the situation is. There comes a time where we really must mind our own business, okay? Because when people are spiritually disheveled, they will find a way to inflict their energy, their anger, their pain, their hostility onto you, especially if they are in fear, okay? Or, you know, they're experiencing some kind of change in their life that they're not willing to accept, you know. I'm picking up that this person wants to lash out on the first and the closest thing to them, and your spirit team does not want you in the crossfire, Libra. Continue to mind your business and go into hermit mode when necessary. To co-create with the universe. To talk to your spirit team. And you have friends and associates of your own. You do not have to be in the presence or entertainment of these people as well. So they're saying do your own thing, okay? Whether it's your birthday season or not. It is your birthday season, but they're saying on any day, they're saying moving forward for you to be stingy with your time and your energy. Don't allow any and everybody around you. Move in silence with your plans and progress and things that you want to do and build and create, but have your own little thing going on. It's something about you branching off and creating your own world, maybe not dealing with this particular group of people because there's someone in this group or the person that's going through this hardship who really doesn't have a liking for you. So it's time for you to, unleash yourself, from this group, from this connection. And like they say, you have a mind of your own and you have friends of your own. And for you to move forward in life, you can move forward without these group of people, especially if there's someone in a group who does not like you for no reason. And it's because your leadership qualities. It's because of who you are. People respect you and look at you as a leader. You are admired by many. You can be very attractive, handsome, or beautiful. That could bother them as well. You could be someone who naturally gets attention, not someone who is thirsty for attention, but someone who gets it naturally. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Something about you, the way you dress. If you are a female, maybe they don't like you have a big bust area. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. That's funny. So this could be a male or a female. Maybe they feel you use your physique to get attention, Libra. You can't help because you're beautiful and you sexy. You better wear that thing. You better show it. You better walk it like you're walking. All that wagging, Libra dragon. Okay. So you tend to get a lot of attention, and there are possibly male and females whom are, I'm picking up family and friends who could envy this. They feel like you're trying to be the center of attention, but their mind shouldn't even be on that. Your family, right? Oh, your karmic family. Okay. Yeah, whomever these people are, friends or family, the spirit is saying it's time to leave them where they be. You cannot dim your light, Libra. You need to be who you are. You cannot live your life walking on thin ice because the people who you are in dealings with have insecurities. What else Libra needs to know? It's their birthday season. They don't need a reason to turn up to be beautiful or handsome. That's what Libras do. Libras love to dress. Libras love to dress. The ones I know, they love to dress. They like to look good. They like to smell good. What's the problem? What's the problem? Okay, what else Libra needs to know? Let's see. One second, ladies and gents. Yeah, this person could be trying to project some kind of worry and fear, but you are protected. With the pentagram here, you are protected. This person could be trying to project some kind of worry within you, maybe hoping that something will occur with you. But you are protected. Their projection of worry and anxiety is not working. It will not prosper. Okay. These could be, the type of people who sit around and possibly troll social media, looking probably possibly on your account if you have one, looking for something to complain about, compare you to, as well. They kiki in your face, but behind your back, Libra, these people are, they're haters. Okay, got some haters. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. They are allowing this demonic energy to use them to try to attack you, but it won't work and they won't succeed. The spirit wants you to stay focused on yourself, Libra. Okay. Continue to move forward. Make sure that you are working out of the energy of love, and you're only dealing with reciprocity, people who reciprocate that energy. You're not here to be anyone's Libra, not Libra, hero, excuse me. You're not here to be anyone's hero or Libra for that matter. You're not here to be their hero. It's okay. Because I'm picking up the situation. You're someone, you're empathetic. You do not like seeing people down and out. Though Libra, you may have people who want you to be worried, in bad health, down and out. You're not that kind of person. Though you may have someone, trolling your social media, maybe wishing you harm or hating to see you walk in your purpose. You're not that kind of person. You're someone who you applaud people. You could be known for this. You may have been mocked for this. People may have looked at you as being, okay, I'm hearing a geek or a square, just for being an uplifting person with an uplifting personality. But these people, they don't understand your nature. It looks like you're around a bunch of people who just aren't on your frequency. They wouldn't understand you if you sat down with a pencil and paper and try to explain, and they don't want to understand. These people operate out of a different. These people are diabolical. They are. They're very concerned, with you having victory, but it's too late because this is natural. Libra represents justice. They bring fairness and balance to situations that are unfair. And even if it takes years or months or time, Libras always get their justice, okay? They also rule relationships. So anything that is imbalanced, and the Libra is there to bring and to be that catalyst of change, the repercussion of that will be received on the other end, okay? And Libras also represent that Venusian energy just as the Taurus does. And that is the sensuality of thyself, the harmony of thyself, being confident, as I was just stating. Libras like to dress, they like to look nice. Every Libra I ever met, they like to look good, they like to smell good, they're into their fashion. And as a matter of fact, I don't care what's going on, they're into their fashion, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. And so this person or these group of people, they take that as you're targeting them or you're trying to outdo them. When actuality, the Libra is just being their true, authentic selves. Now, is it your fault that they can't? They have low self-esteem? No, it's not. And so Spirit is saying, get out of the way. They want you to be confused. They want you to be in lack. And it's just not possible because that's not in the cards for the Libra. It's just not. Just because you want something, and that goes for anyone, for something bad to happen doesn't mean it's going to occur. That's not how it operates. But energy does go where the mind flows, and what we put out will return. So that's the fun fact about a hater, But it's time to, surrender, this connection with these people. It is unhealthy. They're not who they're supposed to be, especially if these are family members who are holding some kind of iniquity or some kind of hatred, passionate hate towards you for no reason. Your spark and your progress, Libra, the scales, the weight that you carry, it sends out a signal to people whom you come across. Not all people, but people in particular, especially family members or siblings, as well as lovers I'm picking up, who may want to compete with you. And you may wonder, like, compete with me for what? I support them. I want to see them win. Well, Libra, everyone doesn't see it your way. You see growth. They don't see growth. Okay. All right. See that? They don't see growth. They see nothing. Okay. Their third eye is extremely calcified. Okay. These people don't want peace. These are people who work out of chaos. And so these are the kind of people who possibly, they're doing the same old thing, singing the same old song, getting up each and every day, doing the same thing, wishing harm on people, being low, very, very low vibe, very low vibrational in their actions and in their thinking as well. So they want to see you oppressed, but that's not happening. Libra is moving forward. And so that's why the ancestor is here in the reads to let you know here with this card here, the Queen of this, the matriarch. This could be a passed on mother, grandmother, or aunt who's trying to let you know, hey, darling, look, it's okay to love these family members from a distance now. It's bloodline, but you can cut the line, okay? And no one's going to hate you for it. So this ancestor is letting you know it's bloodline, but you can cut the line if it's not safe, okay? And you can love people from a distance, and you can pray for them from a distance, meaning which wish them well and simply move on. Very few are able to do that. It takes growth and development and the knowing of thyself to really move forward in life and not wish harm on other people. Okay, but the truth always reveals itself. But yeah, don't offer this person this advice. This person could have for a long time now, could have been sharing with someone else. Ooh, I can't wait. If they say something to me, I'm going to do this, do that. I see two people talking, and the other person like, ooh, they say something, I'm gonna hit them, I'm gonna fight them. These people want to get, they want to get confrontational. Somebody wants to get physical with you. Okay, somebody wants to get physical. So now you have a clear picture of what's taking place. You have your clarity. So move on, move forward, let these people go, and maintain your peace and your happiness. Okay, Libra? Don't let nobody tip your scales later.